From KTVN, this is 2 News Nevada, Morning Edition.
Reno police have arrested a woman who they say was involved in a deadly shooting last year. What the court documents say happened is coming up.
And 2 parents facing murder charges in connection to their infant's death appeared in court. So what did a judge set their bail at? That's straight ahead.
Fire weather today at the peak for this week as winds pick up and humidity values drop to the central basin. More details on this right around the corner.
Good Tuesday morning, and thank you for starting your day with us. I'm Kyle Louder.
And I'm Faith Justice. So glad to be with you this morning, especially as we enjoy some cool temperatures in our early wee hours here.
Yes, let's enjoy those because it's going to hit triple digits possibly later this week. Let's check in with meteorologist Barrett Vincent now for an update on the forecast. Morning, Barrett.
Good morning. Nice start to the day. We're sitting right at 60 degrees outside right now.
That's
I'll
lovely.
take that.
That's lovely.
So nice out there. You know, I think we're going to be missing these nice temperatures once the winter comes around because that drive to work is going to get cold.
It's never enough. We want to be warm when it's cold and cold when it's warm.
Yes, but nice temperatures out there right now. So we'll focus on the now, seeing 60 degrees out there. On the way to 90s this afternoon. 92 degrees for Reno and a very similar day to yesterday, just a bit breezier this afternoon with that sunshine on the way. We're going to warm up every day throughout the rest of this week, so get ready for that. We'll see 90s in store after 1 o'clock for a warm day ahead, but 100 degrees on Friday is what we'll have to buckle up for. Neighborhoods holding on to upper 80s out there with 90s closer to the downtown area for a pretty warm day in store, but that breeze will help cool us off. That dog walking forecast has us in the 60s before 80s around lunchtime, and then upper 80s going throughout most of the afternoon, but a warm day in store. So get out and get on that longer stroll in the morning. Now, red flag warning is in store today throughout the Central Basin in Nye, Eureka, Lander, and Elko counties. This is from increased winds and humidity values dropping. We'll see single-digit values to the Central Basin as winds pick up more today. That'll mostly just bring a nice breeze to cool us off in the afternoon, as today will be the peak for fire weather this week. We'll cool off this weekend with some showers in store, so looking forward to that. But no to campfires and target shooting. If you want an excuse not to cut the grass today, here's your excuse. But tomorrow, good luck finding an excuse because those winds are probably going to die down a little bit and temperatures warm up. But overall, be vigilant with that fire weather out there today.
Thank you. In Crime Beat now, a woman is facing open murder charges after a man was shot and killed in Reno last year. So Reno police believe 29-year-old Maria Rangel Martinez is connected to this deadly shooting of a 38-year-old Anthony Jimenez at the El Tavern Motel back in January of 2024. So court documents say Jimenez, his group, and the suspect were dealing drugs with each other. And then officers say Jimenez owed money to Rangel Martinez, which is why they went to the motel. So the documents say that a different suspect was the one who actually fired the gun. But police arrested Rangel Martinez for allegedly orchestrating everything. We did reach out to Reno police for more clarification on the charge, but they said they could not comment at this time.
A judge has set bail at $250,000 for 2 parents charged with murder in connection with the death of their infant son. At yesterday's arraignment and bail hearing, the judge also ruled that Giovanni Hart and Haley Moniz must wear GPS monitoring devices, and contact with their other young children must be determined by a family court. A Sparks detective testified that an autopsy found their child had died of starvation, and there was no evidence that they'd been feeding the child for weeks. He also testified that there was no evidence of a medical condition for the infant. Both Hart and Moniz are due back in court in October.
And former Major League Baseball player Daniel Serafini's sentencing has been postponed. So Serafini was expected to be sentenced yesterday for the murder of his father-in-law in Homewood 4 years ago. According to the Placer County District Attorney's Office, a motion hearing for a new trial is scheduled for October 28th. A status conference hearing is set for August 29th. As we've reported last month, Serafini was found guilty of first-degree murder, attempted murder, and burglary.
Friendly City Councilman Stan Lau is being charged with battery after he allegedly hurt a construction worker. The Lyon County Sheriff's Office says it happened yesterday afternoon near Shadow Lane and US 50 alternate in Fernley. The worker reported that Lau was upset with the traffic controls, leading him to grab the sunglasses off the worker's face and break them. Deputies say the worker had minor injuries. The worker is claiming that Lau punched him in the face, but deputies say there was no physical evidence of a punch. Deputies later found Lau and placed him under citizen's arrest.
And more than $31,000 worth of meat and seafood fraudulently bought from distributors in Reno and Sparks have now been recovered by the Regional Crime Suppression Unit. So police say last Friday, investigators tracked the delivery of the food to an address in Paradise, California. Juan Jose Tepez Garcia is accused of receiving the order. He was arrested and is being charged with possession of stolen property. 12 large deep freezers full of stolen meat and seafood were found and returned to Nevada. Investigators do believe the distributors didn't know the food was stolen. Plus, a man has been arrested after he was allegedly found with drugs. The Plumas County Sheriff's Office says on Saturday, deputies conducted a compliance check on 47-year-old Robert McDowell at a home in Beckworth. Deputies say they found more than 50 grams of methamphetamine along with drug pipes and a large number of small baggies often used for drug sales. He's now facing multiple drug-related charges, and deputies also arrested 35-year-old Megan Preston, who they say was inside the home at the time of the compliance check and was under the influence of a controlled substance.
We continue to follow a developing story this morning. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating a crash that killed a motorcycle rider earlier this month. State troopers say on August 9th, 50-year-old William Harris was riding on Interstate 80, about 8 miles west of Elko, when he drove off the side of the road. The motorcycle flipped onto its side, throwing Harris from the bike. He died at the scene of the crash. And new this morning, investigators are looking into what exactly caused a car to catch on fire in Reno. You can see this dramatic video from earlier this morning. It happened around 5 a.m. on US 395 northbound, just before Parr Boulevard. We'll keep you updated as we learn more about what happened here.
And coming right up on 2 News Nevada this morning, Carson City students headed back to school yesterday. So what new things administrators say students can look forward to when we come back?